that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, it's that time again, time for Later with Jason Suel. So glad you're tuned in, wherever you're tuned in from, Fox 24 in Northwest Arkansas, World Wide Web, YouTube.
Wherever. Watching this 6 months into the future.
That's right.
Well, hello, future.
Hello. Hey, man, so it's like fall. I mean,
yes!
Fall is here.
Dude, we're
Can
here.
you believe it?
It's beautiful. It's
yes.
spooky season.
Yes.
I'm getting to wear my clothes that I wear all the time, and people are not looking at me as weird as they normally do. So it's cool. It's like, clock's right twice a year. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But it's great. I love spooky season. It's my favorite time.
One of the things I love about spooky season is what you do at Pinpoint.
Oh,
fill
Jason.
our audience in if they don't know what's happening.
So, I'm kind of the Northwest Arkansas king of Halloween.
You are.
And I've been doing an event for a really long time, and it has grown last year to a full-blown month-long pop-up bar.
Yes, it has.
Called Nightmare on Block Street, and we're doing it again this year, and preparations are well underway. We're actually going to be closing the bar the last week of September, which is coming up on us, and we're going to kick off October 1st with a whole month full of Halloween madness.
So all during Halloween, you can go to Pinpoint, and you've got, you wouldn't even recognize the place. If you go there regularly and see the layout, it looks completely different.
Oh, we transformed the whole place from October 1st all the way to the 31st, and a whole themed menu. Every area has a different zone. I mean, it is just like walking into every scary movie you've ever, and you're a part of it.
Now, I don't know if you'll do it again this year, but you're like every seating area had a different theme, which is what you just said,
We've got
right?
all new themes.
All new themes.
All new themes.
Man.
There's a couple of classics that have to come back,
right?
But for the most part, all new.
Yeah. And still able to play pinball?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have an entire spooky lineup of pinballs. We've got 12 Halloween and spooky themed games. All the other games are going out, so everything is completely immersive.
One of the things I love is that you're so kind of theatrical. It's a spectacle to head to Pinpoint. Another thing that's a spectacle to go to is Walton Arts Center, and guess what? We've got them on the show tonight, absolutely. Great stuff lined up for them, including how you can contribute to their My Walton Arts Center campaign. And then last week, we had Mike Robertshaw on. We went to his pizza joint.
Couldn't get enough.
Couldn't get enough. We're headed back there on this episode, so that is really exciting as well. And then again, we got a great music video provided to us from our friends at Lens Audio featuring Lexi and Trey Pendley, so stick around for that. Stick around for all of it. It's all happening later. Seven Emmys, 8 Emmys, 9 Emmys. Bo, I can't sleep.
Shouldn't have called Top Bunk.
Remember, get it at Sam's and tell them Jason sent you.
Welcome back, everybody. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in. Really excited to welcome Jennifer Wilson back to the show. And guess what's back and bigger than ever? It's the Broadway series at Walton Arts Center. Very exciting. But before we get to that and kind of your shows and things that are happening at WAC, let's talk about something that's really exciting called the My WAC campaign. Can you fill me in about that?
My Walton Arts Center.
Yes.
So April 26th is our 30th anniversary. So it's coming up this next year. Walton Arts Center's been around for 30 years, 3 decades. So in preparing for that, we wanted to try to ask our community to give us their favorite memories from Walton Arts Center. This can be a favorite show they've seen or an experience that they had or anything, what they like about Walton Arts Center. So we launched this campaign last year on our 29th anniversary. And you can call in to our voicemail box or you can go to our website and record directly from the website.
I went on the website the other day. It's really easy to do. There's like the clickable thing and you can even record it right there, I think.
So from your desktop, from your laptop, from your phone, super easy to do.
As long as you got a microphone that works, right?
Exactly.
Bo, do you have any great memories of Walton Arts Center shows, events, anything like that?
Remember that time we did a show there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, in
Yes.
Starlight Theater. That was a really good time.
Good memory on that.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we had so much fun.
We did. We had a blast. We recorded a couple episodes in front of a live studio audience. It was super fun. Yeah.
But I've seen so many shows at the Walton Arts Center. It's just, you know, it's such a gem to have it right here in our backyard. And I mean, I'm flipping through this book, and it looks like there's going to be some really great shows coming up.
Yeah, that's right. What about you, Jennifer? Do you have a favorite memory?
I have a couple. As an employee, one of my favorite ones is right after I started working there. I think we had White Christmas in the house, and I was going through backstage, and I just passed the prop thing that had the blue feather things that they dance with, and it was all I could do to not freak out. Like it was so cool to be backstage and to see that. So that's kind of my favorite as an employee. As a patron, we saw Gabriel Iglesias there
Oh, yeah.
one time, and he did a whole set that was completely new, and then turned around and did one of his regular sets, and everyone just quoted the whole thing the whole time.
Of course.
It was awesome.
For me, I think I remember when the kids were young and we went to see Wildcrats show there, which was really fun for them. Taking them to see Blue Man Group for the first time was super exciting because that's such a it's such a high energy, unique kind of performance, and they've been there a few times, but no matter what show you've seen, it's been great. I loved seeing Warhorse. I don't know if you remember when that.
A lot of people have said that.
Man, they had those great horse puppets that they used. Really great show. And then, of course, for me personally, I think the first time that I was asked to host the Masquerade Ball, which is going back a while, but I got that phone call and I was like, yes, sign me up. And so that was a super rewarding experience.
That's
as well.
awesome.
So, great memories happening. And you, like we said, it's easy to do to share your memories. Go on the website, give them a phone call. You heard Jennifer say all the ways that you can get involved with that. So let's switch gears now and talk about some shows. We know the Broadway series is happening.
Right.
But you've got some other series like West Street Live, Jazz. Can you fill us in on kind of those other things that are going on?
So we've announced our full season for the year, and our single tickets are on sale for everything except for Hamilton. So just keep that in mind. Hamilton single tickets will go on sale later this fall.
Okay.
So kind of take that one out of the equation.
Out of your mind for a sec.
That's right. But we have our regular series back, and we're super excited to have a full season. So our 10 by 10 series, which I will say is still one of the most fun series to attend. It's $10 for a ticket.
Yes.
You may have never heard of some of the performers that are there, or you may have heard of them and can't believe you're getting a $10 ticket. It's a great night out. So 10 by 10 is back. We also have our Land O'Lakes concert series. You know, that includes Melissa Etheridge this year. That's one of our first ones.
Yeah.
Tower of Power. We've got tons of great concerts coming. And then we also have our Kids and Family series, which are great. The kids series really focuses more on the kids enjoying the show. The family series really focuses on the whole family being able to go and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
And then we have our Night Out series, which you don't have to mention, that has Hassan Minaj on it.
Yes,
And
hilarious.
Fran Lebowitz.
Wow.
So like big names.
And you've got it all jam-packed into your guide as well. And of course, I got to point this out. If you open up the centerfold in here, what? Not this way. No, right here. You'll see babyface Jason Suel from when I was in Digging Up Arkansas back in the day, which I am going to go ahead and announce, I guess. I'm going to be part of the directing of the new iteration of Digging Up Arkansas. I'm assistant directing the show with Cassie Mashevich from Trike Theater.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of come full circle from being in the show to now coming back and contributing in some way to the next iteration of that amazing educational show. Bo, as you're flipping through
I've already drawn a mustache on you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I figured I'm surprised you haven't put it up on the wall and started throwing darts at my face. Anything exciting that you're seeing that's popping out to you?
Like she was just saying, the 10 by 10 just looks incredible. I mean, you know, for these caliber of shows only being $10, like, why would you not see all of them?
Yeah.
It's just so much. Honestly, this is one of the most jam-packed guides that I've seen in a long time. Like, every page has something really cool on it. I mean, from Charlie to the Chocolate Factory, which is obvious pick, to the Artisphere, you know? And then what, Madagascar?
Yeah.
What? Look at the costumes.
I know.
It looks so much fun. So, yeah, I'm going to see everything.
Yeah. Speaking of 10 by 10, do you remember, I think, Bo, we were both there one time for a screening of like this animated film where they had a small quintet or something on stage playing the soundtrack. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I do remember that. I think it was the Triplets of Belleville,
Yes.
and they did a live, performance, musical performance that went along with the film, and it was phenomenal.
Yes, always innovative and exciting stuff happening at Walton Arts Center. Do you have anything that you're specifically looking forward to this season, Jennifer?
I think Madagascar is going to be fun to see come to life. There's also a couple of things like 10 by 10 you talked about. There's a show called The Truth Has Changed, which is a multimedia live performance. It's by the guy that did Gasland.
Oh, yeah.
The director for Gasland, and he's the one actually performing. And he talks about propaganda from from 9/11 to the 2020 elections.
Wow,
and
interesting.
talks about how propaganda has expanded in American society. So as a journalist, that's something that I'm super excited to see because it's going to be presented in a really fun way.
Yeah.
We have so much good stuff coming.
It's
I just
great
can't.
stuff. I know. It's hard to narrow it down and like pick one thing because it's all so great. So what is your website where folks can go right now and find out more information?
Sure, waltonartscenter.org. And just as I mentioned, so single tickets are on sale, but we also have subscriptions for West Street Live and the Jazz Series. And then we also have our popular Create Your Own subscriptions. So you can curate.
Oh, wow.
If you want to go to all the 10 by 10s, you can do Create Your Own and do that. That's an easy way to buy the tickets, pick the shows that you want, and get savings.
Curate your own experience. Curate your own art experience.
It's
only
like
at Walton
a
Arts Center.
theater buffet.
It is. It is so good. You got to check it out, folks. Jennifer, thanks for stopping by, filling us in.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it. Absolutely. Stick around, folks. We got more happening later.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
I want your dreams to become my truth. Life is all me and you in a humble abode that ain't so old, that the beams are spreading roots. And I want your eyes to lock into mine when I say that I love you. I don't mind if you cry, baby, that's alright. Sometimes there ain't nothing better to do. Oh, when things get tough, try to think of the good stuff. Like the time we spent all day burning down them highways looking for something to do. Or the time I got all red listening when you finally said that you love me too. Can't think of nothing better than you and me together on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, how I get by when them things get dark. Light it up with a good part.
Wanna wake up to you every morning and lie down in your arms every night, baby, with a baby or two looks like me and you. Oh, darling, that sounds just fine. I wanna be joy for your heart and food for your soul. I'm talking about growing old, to having a cold even when there's no good inside. Oh, when things get tough, I try to think of the good stuff.
Like the time we spent all day burning down them highways looking for something to do. Or the time I got all red listening when you finally said that you love me too. Can't think of nothing better than you and me together on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, how I get by when them things get dark. Light it up with a good part.
Light it up with a good part.
Like the time we spent all day burning down them highways looking for something to do.
Oh, the time I got all red, listen when you finally said that you love me too.
Can't think of nothing better than you and me together on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, how I get by when them things get dark. Oh, how we get by
When them things get dark,
we light it up with a good part.
yeah, we light it up with the good parts.
I don't forget about that highway when the lights in my eyes shine and the talking in the back of the bar. Oh, honey, I don't mind. And if it don't feed the soul, it's still heaven sent. Here tonight.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. You remember last week we were here at Pizzeria Ruby with Chef Mike Robertshaw. Well, now we got his sister Steph joining us behind the bar to talk about some of the amazing cocktails that they offer here at the pizzeria. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here again.
What are we gonna make?
So we're going to make a Sicilian G&T. We're going to make first, and then we'll do a Bellino, which is our take on a Bellini. And then we're going to make a spaghetti.
Is it like a male Bellino, like a Bellino? What's up?
No, well, I mean, technically Mike's a Bellino. It's our mom's maiden name.
Oh, okay.
So it's just our little spin on that.
I got it. Well, let's start with the Sicilian G&T. What do we need to get started?
So we actually batch all our cocktails here. It's pretty unique for how we do our bar program. They are. They're quick. They're ready to go. We want you to drink them.
So G&T, everybody knows gin, tonic, two of my favorite things. But I hear the Sicilian part is olive brine, Castle Vetrano. What is this? Is it a place?
It is. It is a town in Italy where the olives are grown.
Okay, special olives just for this cocktail.
Absolutely.
Secret olive.
All the way from Italy.
Yeah, so we're going to get started on it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I can't wait to try it out.
So how many cocktails do you guys batch in a day?
In a day, we batch most of our cocktails daily. We're going through them relatively fast. Customers are loving them. Most of our cocktails are spritzers. We are very high on that, the low alcohol.
Bubbles and pizza.
Right. They go together.
Bubbles and pizza. People love it.
Yes.
So
you can drink a lot and you can eat a lot and you can just spend your afternoon here.
And then, and then.
Yep.
All right, so we got all the ingredients in the shaker. What we got? Olive brine, gin. Is there tonic in there or tonic syrup?
Tonic will get under on the top. We got cap course in there. We actually use limoncello in our G&T to make it a little more Sicilian.
Yeah.
Shake it up.
Fancy doing the bartender stuff.
I know. Oh, look at that.
Man, looks
and
great.
then just enough room for a tonic topper.
Right, a tonic topper.
Okay. Give it a little bubbles. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Absolutely. And then we top it off with a Castle Vetrano olive.
Of course.
And a little oregano leaf.
Okay, the name, there it is.
Now it makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so this is drink number 1 of 3 that we're featuring.
Yes.
So next you said we have the Bellino. Your take on the Bellini.
Yes, absolutely. So in our Bellino, we use a honey and guava juice with Gaffard apricot liqueur in it, and then we top it with Prosecco from our taps. So something that's
Wait, Prosecco on tap?
Prosecco.
Where? Which one?
Right
The
here.
one that says Prosecco.
Put me in there.
So something that's pretty unique to our restaurant is that we have red wine, white wine, rosé, and Prosecco on tap. We are one of the only in the area that actually has Prosecco on tap. So that is something that we're pretty excited about. So we're gonna start with that syrup blend.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
A Bellino.
And then we're also gonna add a little lemon juice to it.
Always gotta get that acidity in there. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a little less than me.
Get some of that acidity.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and add Prosecco to it.
Oh yeah, tap it. Look at that. I want one of those in my house.
Prosecco on tap?
Dude,
Just coming straight out of the
Can we get some of
wall.
this at the studio?
I know, we need to. We need to.
Dan.
So on top of the Bellina, we do a lemon garnish. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll express the lemon over the rim.
Those oils.
Yeah, get the oils on there. So we'll do that.
There we go.
Voila! There it is.
And I'll just take this one too.
Hang on, I'm coming down there by you for this next one, because we're gonna mix up something else, right?
We're gonna make a spaghetti.
All right, a spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti.
Yep.
Classic, classic. A lot of people are like, I've never heard of this. It's probably because you've never worked in a bar on one of the coasts. It's like, as a guy that owns a bar, I've been bartending, like, it's basically an Aperol Spritz for the working man, right?
Everyone loves it. It is one of our top sellers. We go through Miller High Life, which is what you start with.
Base.
Yep. So you pour a little bit of Miller High Life off, and then we pour some Aperol into it.
So what do you do with the little pour off of Miller High Life? Because most people I know goes into a little glass and.
So we don't drink it. We pour it away.
Of course. Following the rules.
I know. So we're gonna pour off
Yeah, we're
an
just gonna
ounce of that,
that off.
Okay, yeah.
and then we're gonna go ahead and add some Aperol to it.
Yeah.
There it is, just
Perfect.
straight
Look
in.
at that.
Oh, nice.
Straight in. Yes.
You got to get a little lemon going.
We do. We do a little twist on there.
Oh, look at that. It's just like, it's ready. It's happy.
That's the highlight right there.
It is
That's
the
right.
champagne of beers.
That's right.
Oh,
We're gonna
man.
get that twist on there. Drop it right in.
Oh, perfect.
Now I'm gonna hand this one to you.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he intercepted.
That's what happens. Intercepted every time. Steph, thank you so much for walking us through these three cocktails.
You're very welcome.
Obviously, there's a lot more on the menu as well. Some of your favorites, some of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
It's all happening right here at Pizzeria Ruby. And stick around. It's all happening on the show. We got more later.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in later with Jason Suel. Remember, you can find us out there, of course, on your social media platforms. Send us an email, laterwithjasonsuel.com. You can even watch previous episodes of the show. We got them all lined up for you on our YouTube channel. But before we leave, we've got to thank our lineup of amazing guests, including Jennifer Wilson from Walton Art Center.
And, of course, the gang, Mike Robert Shaw, over there at Pizzeria Ruby, serving up those hot slices.
Oh, so good. And then, of course, our music video provided to us from Lens Audio. We had Trey and Lexi Pendley. That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Now, let's look into this.